Thank you, Dr. Revant Bikram Singh ji. It is indeed a great matter of pleasure for me to get associated with this Esala Poya 2020 celebration, and I feel myself proud very much to get associated with this webinar on the topic of Dhamma as a global well-being, as well as Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta. So most of the scholars have talked about Dhamma as a global well-being. I will speak something on the second aspect, that Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta, which has been neglected by our previous scholars. So the very first statement after having got enlightenment of the Buddha at Bodh Gaya, and he says that Charat Bhikkhave Charikam Bhajan Hitay Bhajan Sukhay Lokanukampay Athay Dev Manushanam Ti. So the very statement of this Bhajan Hitay Bhajan Sukhay Lokanukampay Athay, if you go the essence of this statement, then we find that the whole statement is related with the Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta, that Buddha was in the favor of that all persons be happy and there must be cessation of the suffering. So for that he has preached the suttas, and we find that there is a Metta Sutta in our Sutta Nipata. There is a 8th Sutta of the Uragabhaga, and there is a Karniya Metta Sutta of the Khuttaka part, which is the 9th part of the Khuttaka part. And he has said, Arogino Khemino Hunti Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta. So he has discussed about that, let all the beings be happy and let all the beings be free from the suffering. So this statement, if you find that how we have to evolve from the teachings of the Buddha. So we have to find out that what are the causes through which this let all the beings Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta can be achieved. In the Mahadukha Khandaka Sutta, we find that Buddha also talks about that there are some conflicts in the society and there are some causes for the arising of the society. And he says that there are 7 types of psychological latent factors, anusayas, which are creating problems in the society, like raga, dvesh, moha, man, etc. And these are the psychological views, or you can say the things which are compelling a person to create problem in the society. Again, we find in the Sakkapahiya Sutta that there are 2 types of things which are creating problem in the society, like Irsya and Matsarya, that is the jealousy and the miserliness. So these are the 2 things which are arising in the society, and they are creating problem among the bringing the social brotherhood and other things. So this is the society which discusses about the things in the disguise. So if you see that what is the root cause of you can say conflicts, then we find that there is the raga, dvesh, moha, and these are the creating problems like hatred, that is the, you can say, bhaya, fear among the society, and we are not feeling well, and the problems which are arising like COVID problem and others problems due to this arising of these conflicts in the society. So regarding Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta, if you see the Metta Sutta, then there is the only one, that is the friendliness, that is the metta or universal love, which has been defined as parhit kamata, that hite sita parhit kamata is called as loving kindness. And Buddha also says that this loving kindness or universal love or friendliness must be cultivated among the society, and it is unlimited. And it is said that it should not be, you can say, minimized, or it should not be measureless. So he is talking about the four kinds of Brahma Vihara, which have been discussed by the other persons of our previous scholars. Regarding the compassion, there is another attribute of the Brahma Vihara, that is the noble way of life, that is the Karuna. And regarding the Karuna, it is said that it is par dukkhe haday kampanam, that it is not a verbal sympathy for seeing the suffering of others, but there should be an effort that how the suffering of others should be eradicated. It has been defined that kamiti dukkham runati titam pavisati vinayasai bhaivati cha, that there must be an effort to eradicate the suffering of the others and entering into the heart of others. Par dukkha haday kampanam, that is not only seeing of the, you can say, the haday kampanam, but how you have to make an effort to eradicate the suffering of others. So this has been said in the our commentaries and in the Brahma Vihar or in the other Metta Sutta also. Regarding how it had to be developed, we have to say that Buddha also said in the Metta Sutta that like a mother who protects her child at the cost of her life, her own life, in the same way one should cultivate or one should develop universal love or friendliness in the same manner as a mother protects her own child at her own cost. So in that way, one has to develop in the Namrupa Pariched, which was composed by Acharya Namrupa Pariched. Aniruddha also says that while avoiding the rising of the sorrow, destroying injury from the distance, and concentration on contemplation, that is the Karuna Jhana, he is meant to get the glory of the loving kindness or the friendliness. So Acharya Aniruddha said that along with the compassion, this universal friendliness or the metta should be also developed, or they should be cultivated. Along with this, whenever we say that bhavatu sab mangalam and sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta, then there is a concept which arises in our mind, that is the ahimsa, non-violence. So if you go through the second factor of Noble Eightfold Path, that is the Samma Sankappo, that is the right determination, then you will find that there are three factors which are related with the strong determination or right determination. That is the Nekham Sankappo, Abhyapad Sankappo, and Avihimsa Sankappo. So there are three types of determination. Determinations related with the renouncing of household life, determination for the Abhyapad, that is the friendliness, and third is called as Avihimsa Sankappo. Here Avihimsa is nothing but it is a sense of Bhavatu Sabba Mangalam or Sabbe Satta Bhavantu Sukhitatta. That Avihimsa is the not only, you can say, absence of ahimsa. That is called Avihimsa. And Avihimsa is another name of Karuna also, that is the compassion. And it is, you can say, companion of ahimsa. Acharya Nagarjuna was also asked to summarize the teachings of the Buddha in one word. Then Acharya Nagarjuna told that ahimsa is the only essence of the teachings of the Buddha. So here ahimsa is also called as you can say essence of the teachings of the Buddha. So whenever we say that ahimsa is the, so here the rag or vyapad are being discriminated by the avihimsa, that is the compassion. And how does this abhinsa, that where there is the absence of the hinsa, then this is called as you can say abhinsa. Vihinsa nisattoti abhinsa. That where there is the total destruction of the violence, that stage is called as compassion or the ahimsa. So here ahimsa is called as you can say development of the non-violence, like panati pata berbani sikhapatam samadhiyami. The first precept of the Buddha, it is also said that you have to develop regarding the abstaining of killing a life. Here, Panatipat, that killing a living being, does not include only human beings but plants also. So here, abstaining is called as ahimsa. So like that, this is called as ahimsa. And then we have to find out that what are the causes of the arising of the hinsa, that is the pramad. Pramad is due to pramad, or you can say non-diligence, there is the arising of hinsa. Even in Apamad Magga of the Dhammapada, it is said that Apamado Ammutam Padam Pamado Machno Padam Apamatta Namiyati Pamatta Jathamata. So Apamad, like you can Smrit Pad. So here Nirvana is called as a Apramad. And pramad, that is where there is the hinsa, that is called as you can say violence. And a person who is associated with the violence is just like a dead person. So we have to develop our you can say apramad, and we have to remove the pramad. And what are the factors we have to remove for the removal of the apramad? We have to take care of. So we see that there are wrong notions, wrong emotions, which are creating problems also. Related with the wrong emotions, there are good emotions also like Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, which can be developed, and through that a person can be developed. And all the actions related with the physical, vocal, and actions, they are dependent on the actions also, that is the karma or kamma. Even Buddha also said that Chaitana Bhikkhave Kammam Badami. Oh monks, I say volition as a action. So here, Chaitayitva Kai Kammam Vachi Kammam Mano Kammam. So here, through the volition, the physical, vocal, and mental actions are being performed. So here, Michhaditti, Vyapad, and this Anabhijja, these are the three factors which are creating pramad or violence in the society. And we have to remove this Anabhijja, Vyapad, and Michhaditti, and we have to cultivate for the arising of the three types of mental moral factors like Anabhijja, Maitri, that is the adosha, and then that is Sammaditthi. These are the three factors through which we can develop our good emotions, and through that we can have a well-being globally, and then there is a sustained universal friendliness or Maitri, and the sustained compassion through which we can develop our Dhamma globally, and then all the beings, Sabbe Satta, Bhavantu Sukhitatta, that all the beings can be remain in a very peaceful society. Due to this COVID-19 epidemic, the people are suffering globally, and then we have to develop our this good emotions like Maitri, Karuna, and other good emotions through which we can develop universal brotherhood and let all the beings be happy in our society. So in that way, we have to cultivate our Maitri and Karuna, and this is the call as sustained compassion or sustained universal friendliness, because these two things are very much correlated with the arising of the good emotions, or you can say good mental psychic factors. So we have to develop. So I am very much thankful to the organizing committee of this Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center, especially Dr. Revant Bikram Singh, for giving me an opportunity to speak on this ESLA Poya 2020. And I think that the deliberations of all these scholars, time to time, we can develop globally peace and universal brotherhood. Thank you, Revanji.